Hello everybody, this is decliciousVB here, and today I'm bringing you guys another video, and this video will be on a replace window or form, as you can see here. Actually the form is titled find, but it actually has a replace tab as well. So what I have here is actually a code from a project that I worked on a long time ago. I stopped working on it because I created a new project similar to this that I thought would be better. So these codes are from before, but I made sure they worked, and I'm gonna bring them to you. So let's get started. Let's get in the code, and I'll analyze it line by line to tell you what each line's function or purpose is. So first we declare a variable called indexmodifier. This will come into play later. It'll actually be it'll have a pretty important role. So right now it remains a 0. So in button 2 click, which button 2 is replace next. So we have replace next and replace all. This text box, so the keyword to replace is text box 2, and the keyword to replace it with is text box 3. So those are all the variables. I'm sorry that it's 2 and 3, not 1 and 2. If you want to replace it in the code, you can. When you see like text box 2, just replace it with text box 1 if that's what applies in your case. So we start out with if new replace equals true, then. So we actually declare a Boolean called new replace. It's way up there. I'm not gonna show it to you guys because that will reveal all the other codes that I don't want to reveal right now. I might reveal them later, but so I declared a Boolean called new replace, and by default it's true. So new replace basically means restart and find brand new matches. So new replace happens when you first open the find replace form, or it happens when the text changes. I'll get into this later. So then it says if it's true. So if it's a brand new match, then it declares a Regex.Match called replacematch. So it should be dim replacematch as new regex. And it equals Regex.Match, and then in parentheses this is the rich text box. So the input, for me, it's doing tab. This is a tabbed program, but any input, and then comma textbox2.text, which is what the text you're trying to find. So basically, the keyword you want to find, this first text box here. And new replace equals false. So now it has the first match set and ready. It knows the index of the first match, the length of the first match, and we are ready to replace the first match. So it makes new replace false to let the program know that it's no longer a new replace. So if you click replace next again, it won't find a new match again. It'll find the next match, and you'll see what I mean in a little bit. So first we use a with the text box. I only use this because it is so annoying to type this over and over again. So .SelectionStart. So the rich text box .SelectionStart equals replacematch.Index plus indexmodifier. And .SelectionLength, so rich text box .SelectionLength equals replacematch.Length. So now we have the first instance of the word selected. And since we have it selected, we're ready to replace it. So first we're going to check if the selection length is 0. If the selection length is 0, that means there are no results. That means the text is not found. So we just check MsgBox, no results for the query, blank were found. Then else actually what we want, actually never mind. Okay, and then else, RichXbox.SelectedText equals TextBox3.Text. So that actually does the replacing. That replaces it with whatever text is in here. ReplaceMatch, which is actually a new match. So declare replacematch as a new match. That's what it is, not regex, as a new match. And you want to import, don't forget to import system.text.regular expressions. So now you want to replace this variable replacematch with the next actual match. So to make sure to set the match to the next match, it's hard to explain. So now we have the next match. So then we have index modifier plus equals TextBox3.Text.Length minus TextBox2.Text.Length. So this is where that comes in. Now it's complicated. When you find a regex match and you do .NextMatch, it finds the next match, but it does not find the current next match. When you declare equals Regex.Match, it automatically finds all the matches, and it automatically creates a list of these matches. So when you click next match, it's going to find the next instance of this word. But if you edited, say you added a letter, this is going to be wrong. The index is going to be wrong because it says, say, the index is 5, the text index is 5, but it's actually 6 now because you added a letter. But this next match will say it's 5. So that's where index modifier comes in. Self-explanatory, the name. So what it does is TextBox3.Text.Length minus TextBox2.Text.Length. We do that because say TextBox2.Length is 2 and TextBox3.Length is 3. So now if we have two instances of the word, the first instance is at index 0, the second instance is at index 4. Okay, now if we replace the match, the word that has 2, the word that has a length of 2 with a word that has a length of 3, it will add a character to the text. And if you add a character to the text before the next match will be pushed to the next index, but this next match will not reflect that. So TextBox3.Text.Length 3 minus TextBox2.Text.Length 2, and it just keeps adding up and adding up and adding up, and that will create an index modifier of 1. And so next time it'll make replacematch.Index plus the index modifier. So if you click replace next again, the index modifier will be 1. So it'll take the index and add the index modifier. I hope that makes sense. Now, that's the end of the replace next sub. So it replaces the next, and then if you want to replace the next again, you can. Okay, now we have a sub TextBox3_text_change. This actually handles TextBox3.TextChange and TextBox2.TextChange. It handles both, not just TextBox3. So when either of them are changed, it basically resets the whole search. The index modifier becomes 0, and new replace becomes true. So it's basically a brand new search. And this is actually very important because if you don't set new replace, it'll never find the new matches. It'll continue to find the old matches that you don't want. So, and again, I hope that makes sense. So finally, it's replace all. Replace all is very simple. You just need to use regular expressions. Again, don't forget to import system.text.regular expressions. So basically, rich textbox.text equals regex.replace rich.textbox.text, and then 2 parameters, what you want to find and what you want to replace it with. It's that simple. What you want to find and what you want to replace it with. And that'll easily replace all. So, now if you want to test it, you can. I'm going to test it from here. So let's say hi, hello. Whoops, sorry about that. And then hi again. If you like go to replace hi with hello. I don't know, just some random words. It'll replace hi with hello. Replace next, it'll replace this one. So if you want to replace all, so replace all hello with all hi, you can click replace all and it'll all become hi. So it's that simple. Replace all is really simple. Replace next, it can get complicated, but overall they're both pretty simple. The concept is simple. I mean, this is just find the next match and highlight the next match and replace it. Find next match, highlight, replace, next, highlight, replace. The concept there is really simple as well. So, I hope this works for you. If it doesn't work, you probably copied something wrong. I don't want to sound like I'm blaming you, but it works for me. So, the codes will probably be in the description if I remember to do that. But otherwise, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned. I hope you put this into use. And if you did, make sure to put a like on the video. The code took me a while to make. And subscribe if you want this content right when it comes out. So, once again, thank you for watching, and have a great day.